recognise a melody and it just sits there, block chords, nothing moving, a bit lifeless. Here's the fix. Take these 4 bars from the bridge section of the Girl from Ipanema, and instead of stacking chords on top, we run a second line moving in the opposite direction to the melody. By the end of this lesson, you'll have a chord melody that actually moves. This is Jobim, the bridge section of one of the most recorded tunes in the world. It's a good place to work on harmony because the melody here is just an ascending line. That makes it easy to hear what we're going to add. So today we're going to build it up from the melody. Hi, I'm Nick. If you want the full arrangement, every voicing written out in notation and tab is available. Link is in the description. First thing we do is put a bass note underneath and let it ring. Over the first half it's an A in the bass, over the second half it's a G. Bass doesn't move whilst the melody climbs. That held note is the floor the whole thing sits on. So finger it so it keeps sounding. Don't lift it off. Now the idea at the centre of this lesson. The melody is ascending, so I wanted a line going the other way underneath it. One voice up, one voice down. That's contrary motion, and it's one of the strongest sounds in harmony because the ear hears 2 independent things at once. Notice we started small. To begin with, it's just 2 notes over the bass, the melody note and 1 note moving down against it, double stops. Then as the line climbs, we let the chords grow. 2 notes become 3, 3 notes become 4. The harmony thickens as the melody rises. That expansion is doing a lot of the work. The chords that get us between the main harmonies are largely diminished chords. Over the A bass, it goes A minor, G sharp diminished, then back to A minor, F diminished, into a E7 sharp 9, and that resolves to a D7 with a flat 9. The second phrase is a similar idea, a step lower. Over a G bass, it goes G minor, F sharp diminished, G minor, then a C over E, a D7 sharp 9, and that resolves to a C7 with a flat 9. This is loosely based on the idea behind the Barry Harris 6th diminished scale. You alternate chord tones with a diminished chord, and the diminished chord becomes the passing harmony that carries the voice leading. That's exactly what gives us a smooth descending line against the climbing melody. You don't need a theory to play it, but that's where the sound comes from. So we'll take this in 3 stages, work through them in order and don't move on until each one is clean. Stage 1, the melody and the bass. Play the melody ascending on its own, slowly with the 2 pickup notes. Get it in your ear first. Then add the bass note underneath. A under the first phrase, G under the second. The job here is fingering the bass so it rings the whole way through while the melody moves above it. Stay here until the bass note sustains cleanly and you're comfortable. Stage 2, add the descending line. Now bring in the second voice, the one moving down against the melody, and play it as double stops. Just 2 notes at a time. Top note up, lower note down. Go slowly and listen for the 2 directions. At this stage, that trains your ear to hear the contrary motion, so don't rush past it. Stage 3, fill out the voicings. Last stage, we grow the double stops into the full 3 and 4 note chords and bring in the diminished passing chords. The bass still rings, the contrary motion is still underneath. We're just adding the inner notes that fill it out. Start slowly. The voicings only feel natural at speed once the slow version is clean. The mistake here is letting the bass notes die. People finger the bass, play it once and then lift it off to reach the chord above and the floor drops out. The whole effect depends on the bass ringing underneath while everything moves over the top. So work out a left hand fingering that holds the bass down and keeps it sounding as the chords move. 3 things to take away. The held bass note, keep it ringing. The contrary motion, melody up, inner line down, and the chords growing from 2 notes to 3 notes to 4 as the line climbs. Let me know in the comments where you find a use for contrary motion in your own playing. It's an idea you can drop into almost anything. Click here for the full performance, and I'll see you next time in the green room.